Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My pup just wants a little bit of love. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? Thank you for coming on back to Time 14. Okay? Not look at guys. Don't judge me. If you've never tried the Jelly Belly popcorn flavored ones, oh my god, I highly recommend they're fucking delicious. I took my kids to go get a toy, and while I was at checkout, they had like a whole row of like those bags like that. I was like, and I'm thinking 2, 1, 2, 1. They're like fucking, how much were they? They were $6 a bag, which is not bad, right? But I'm like, do I want to pay $12 for both? No, I don't. And I don't need 2 bags. I just need 1. But yeah, we're gonna stop. Okay, so yeah, thank you for coming back. If you are new to my channel, my name is Monse. I do appreciate you being here. And if you're returning, like always, thank you. You are a real one. Also, sorry. If you haven't gone to my other channel to check out last night's reading, oh my god, that reading, I knew it was going to be a strong message even before I started. I started setting up, getting my camera ready, getting like my phone, my cards, everything ready, like setting the vibe. And I also got a new lighter. Okay, because I don't know what was going on with them other lighters. That, see, this is what I be, see, this is what I'm talking about. Yes. So let's get the juices flowing. Actually, I just heard Palo Santo, so let me actually go grab one real quick since we got a lighter that works. Okay. May I ask what you're doing, homeboy? Okay. So let's get the juices flowing with this. Give me a sec, guys. Let me go grab that Palo Santo. Alrighty. Look, I got these little mini ones. I know I heard Palo Santo. Maybe somebody needs more of a cleanse today. So let's do that. So I'm not gonna get ready today. I don't know. I feel like I've been wearing a lot of makeup. Well, not a lot of makeup, right? But just makeup like every single day. And I normally don't do that. I don't wear makeup every single day, especially foundation. I don't do that either. I'll probably wear like eyeliner, lash, and a brow, and I'm good to go. But I don't even want to do that today neither. Okay? So let's get it popping. Okay, there we go. So let's cleanse. Yeah. So I don't know, what should we talk about today? I feel like perseverance. I just heard that. Perseverance. Maybe some of you are feeling, maybe I just heard times are hard. Maybe some of you are feeling that times are hard. And, ooh. When I tell you that your girl's been there, your girl's been there. hell, I'm there now. You know what I'm saying? But you keep going. You don't throw in the towel. You keep going. And I've done that a lot. You know, I've been like this close to throwing in the towel, and I'm like God on my knees, and I'm like, God, I can't do this no more. Please help me. Oh, I just need a little bit of breathing room. You know, and he always comes through. You know, don't lose your faith. Don't lose. I have a tattoo here. I don't know if you guys ever seen it. I don't know if I wear it like, I don't know if you guys seen it while I'm wearing t-shirts and stuff, but it says hope, faith, and love. And I live by those three things. I've never lost my faith, no matter how hard things got for me. And trust me, they got fucking difficult. 555, as I said that. You know, and I never lost hope neither. I had hope that God was gonna come through for me. Even in the times when I had forgotten about him, he didn't forget about me. You know, and I try my hardest to do things from the heart space, from my heart. I'm not a malicious person. I've never been a malicious person. I'm not the person that says, oh, you did that to me, so I'm going to go out and do it to you. Or you did this, so I'm going to do it to you, just 10 times worse. You know what I'm saying? I've never been like a vengeful person or anything that nature. So I live by those three things. You know, it's like they say in Spanish, like, la fe es lo último que muere, o la esperanza es lo último que muere. And I feel like I never lost, esperanza is hope. And I feel like I never lost that. And I don't know, maybe some of you are feeling that way because of how things turned out. Like if you had that tower moment, you know, or that you had to separate from those people that no longer served a purpose in your life, or that you had to get rid of people that didn't serve a purpose in your life, or, you know, just anything like that, that you're just feeling down. And I think that was what I talked about yesterday too, you know, just not going back. Not going back. And I know that things could be, no, not could be, they are fucking hard as hell, dude. And then the worst part, you know, is like, for example, when I was homeless, my punk ass mother, my so-called mother, she knew that I was homeless. And she never once looked for me, came for me, she was cool. Well, at the time, right, me knowing this, me feeling like, in my head, like, oh shit, like my fucking mom, she's cool with knowing that her daughter is homeless. She's okay with that. And that would make me feel even worse. You know, so not only am I fucking in the streets with not even enough money to buy a damn sandwich, right? But knowing also that she was doing nothing to find me. And then after a while, right, I went back to live with her. Her and my younger brother got into it, and he left. Boy, when I tell you she was fucking moving heaven and earth to find his ass. And of course, right, because she knew the whole time we weren't blood. She despised me, you know, and I could never figure out why. And maybe there's somebody like that in your life, you know, not necessarily your mom, and not necessarily that they despise you. It's just, I'm starting to understand. Sorry guys, holy crap, I'm sorry, my kids bought something called kinetic sand, some shit like that, and it was all over the house, okay? And I have it all over my pants. So, sorry. Maybe not that despise. So, one thing I am learning is that us as chosen ones, as starseed, as light workers, as healers, as motivational speakers, as psychics, like as readers, as tarot readers, all of them, all of us as those things that I mentioned are always gonna get hated on. Period. We're always gonna be hated on. We're always gonna be disliked. We're always, and not up until this very point do I understand why. Because in high school, fuck, when I tell you that it was like difficult to make a friend, let alone a girlfriend, I was such a loner in high school. But I did always get along great with the guys. And it wasn't never necessarily like, ooh, the guys get along. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was never like that. I really had genuine guy friends. Like, real guy friends in high school, 11-11. And that just made it worse. That just made it worse. You know, because if there was a girl that despised me and there was a guy that she likes guys, I'm not even gonna lie. There's like birdies all in my backyard. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they're like flying on my window, off my window, to my fence, off my fence, to my window. I heard them singing this morning. And like the sun's not even out. It's cold as shit. It was raining in the morning. Okay, yes. I complain about the weather all the time because I want the sun. Where is the sun? Sorry. But yeah, I heard them singing this morning. So I think that's very beautiful. I don't know. That's definitely some type of, it's, I don't know. It's giving like, just keep the faith. Don't lose hope. There's so many beautiful things that you do have at the moment. You know what I'm saying? So stop like complicating yourself or complicating your life with the things that you don't have. Again, because God knows what you don't have. And God knows what it is that you need. And He's going to give you that. We just really have to learn patience. And trust me, I'm still in the process. Because, when I tell you, I text my landlord today, right? Or last night. And I was supposed to already pay rent. Today's the 4th, the 5th. I was already supposed to pay rent, and I still haven't paid my rent. But I'm like, okay. I have my faith. I have my faith. I have my faith that you will come through for me. And I don't think about it. I say those things while I pray or meditate and things like that. And those are the things that I say. I leave my situation in your hands. And I believe that. I put all my stress, all my worries, all my problems. No sé. Deje eso ahí. Hold on, guys. I leave all my burdens to you. And I release it. I let it go. And I try as hard as I can to not think about it, not say, oh my God, dude, I have like 1 more day. I have 2 more days. I have this and I have that. I really try not to, because things just pile up and I have no way of taking care of them. And I received a miracle this morning that again still kept me afloat. So that's why I say, like, hope and faith is like the best thing to have. It's the best thing to never lose. It's the one thing that's gonna keep you moving forward. You have to know that he's gonna make it happen. But he's gonna make it happen when it's meant to happen. Because he's not gonna want one of his own out in the street with children. He's not going to want one of his own out and about asking for money or going hungry. Right? Especially if we're being obedient. Especially if we're being obedient. Especially if we're definitely being obedient. And I definitely know that no matter how many times I let go of his hand, he never let go of mine. That's also the main reason why you see me here now. Because he never let go of my hand. Even though I let go of his. Hold on, guys. Yeah, so I know that that's the reason why I'm here now. Because he didn't forget about me. No matter how many times I may have forgotten about him. Because he knew my heart. He knew who I was. He knew who I was even before I knew. And there's things in my life that has happened to me, that I'll probably never forget. But I'm learning how to release them. Because for a really long time, like, fuck, I kid you not, like, nobody could say hi to me. Because it was like, the fuck you mean hi? You know what I'm saying? Like, I would fight. I'd smoke cigarettes. I was a drinker. I was living out in the streets. I would live with my mom and then not live with my mom. I would live with my mom and then not live with my mom. The final straw was when we all were living together. And I was paying her rent. Okay? I would pay her $700 a month for rent. Just so the landlord out of nowhere can knock on the door talking about that she hasn't paid rent in 7 months. She was stealing my money. She was stealing my money. And mind you, I had a baby to feed. Besides the fact that I still had to pay other things. I had to pay sitter so then I can work. Because she didn't want to take care of my kid. Which is her grandchild. Well, I mean, not really, right? But at the time. I'm sorry, guys. I don't like saying that now. I don't like to. I'm not going to lie. I'm actually happy to find out that I am not. We don't share the same blood. I am happy to know that. I know that the reality of how and why it happened, it might be hurtful. But at the end of the day, I know that it was for a purpose. And it does make me feel okay with the fact that I am not related to her. And I always, sorry, my dog is going crazy with some shit. And I would always tell myself, like, I'm so different than my sister. I'm so different than my brother. I'm so different than her. Like, I wouldn't do not even half of the shit my siblings done. Or my mother. I would never do any of those things that they've done. That I know that they've done. Like, my mom loves to manipulate men. she loves to do that. She loves to manipulate men out of their money. She mostly always goes for men that are involved with somebody else. Fuck, I'm gonna have to do a part 2, guys. My son is calling me, okay? So hang on. All right, y'all, let's continue. My son called me. I had to pick up. So I normally don't pick up when I get phone calls and stuff like that, but I'm telling you, these videos, when I start talking about my life, how, you know, how crazy it gets, shit happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, my son works and everything, and he never freaking calls me, or he'll text me. He doesn't call me. My son's a texter. He's not a talker. So, I would never, yeah, so she loves to manipulate men. And she normally goes towards men that already have a situation with somebody. Married, dating, whatever their situation might be. But she normally goes towards men like that. Because that means that she will never have to commit to that person. But she'll be able to pull from that person whatever it is that she needs. Which is money. You know what I'm saying? And I've never been like that. Every single person, or even like one night stands or anything like that, has always been because that's what I wanted to do. Right? I've never gone to guys that have a person, because I would always say, like, hell no, I don't do shit to people that I don't want done to me. Right? Or I don't do shit to motherfuckers that I don't want done to me, regardless of what it is. I just don't. And they're like the total opposite, because my younger brother, he does the same thing to females. He uses them and, he mentally abuses them, physically abuses them. He just emotionally abuses them. Like, he's so mean to females. And so he takes it to a whole nother level when it comes to girls. You know what I mean? But he takes, like, right after her. You know, so I'm just like, what? You know, and I've never been like that. Anytime I've been in a relationship with someone, all my relationship has been like 3, 4, 6, 8, that, like, years. I've never been in a relationship of like 6 months, 3 months. You know, I don't take dating as a sport. If I'm gonna date someone, my goal is like longevity. It's for something. I don't date for sport. I don't take it as a sport. And I don't hop in bed, in this bed, in that bed, and in the other bed. I don't do that. Well, not anymore. I'm not even gonna lie on here. I'm gonna give you guys the raw fucking truth. You know? Because it took, again, a really long time for me to realize that I had like abandonment issues, or like even daddy issues, mommy issues, like a whole bunch, right? And with guys, that's what I was looking for, you know? And every time it was just sex, and then, yeah, we were done, and that was that. I just wasn't satisfied with that, you know? So then I switched it, and it became something towards where, okay, I'm gonna be in this relationship with somebody, but I'm in it for, you know? And it was like that. Most of my relationships were like that, but they were with people who were so fucking disrespectful. Or something happens in the middle of it and it fucks it up. And I never understood why. Until now. Black magic. Magic. Dark magic. Spell work. Period. Because, for example, my son's father, my oldest son, he was so great. He was so great. And we were doing so good. It was like about 1.5 years that we were already dating. And oh my God, he was just a great, wonderful person. And she met him. My mom met him. And like always, she always talked so much utter shit about every partner I ever had. And that's, of course, it didn't feel, oh, well, he's this, he's that, him here, him there, blah, 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 blah. But since he saw, again, like I said, he was wonderful. I'm pretty sure she had a hand in there. She called him, told him that I was living in a studio, that I had guys coming in and out, that I was probably, you know what I'm saying, charging, and that's how I was making my money, blah, 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 blah. But this is what I'm saying. He was a real one. Because as soon as that phone call ended, he hit me up. And he was like, yo, your mom just called me, said this, 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 and this, and this about you. He was a real one. It went in through here and it came out through here. He didn't give no fucks about what she was talking about. But I know then after she had a hand in it but towards him. Because he had a great job. He had a little car. He was paying a dope little car off. We were about to move into our own apartment together. Like, things were going just so wonderful. He lost his job. He got pulled over. He got a DUI. He lost his job. Everything went to shit. The money that we had put in for that apartment went to shit because we weren't going to be able to afford it since he wasn't working anymore and I was pregnant and going to school. So all of that went to shit. And so when that happened, what did he start doing? He started drinking and drinking and drinking and drinking and drinking and drinking, that he became abusive, like, not physically, but verbally abusive, mentally abusive. And next thing you know, like that, while he was drunk, his anger would come out and he couldn't control it. He would punch walls. And one time he like hit me on my knee, and that's all I needed. That's all I needed. I picked up and I left. But most of my relationships were like that. And I never understood why. And my friend that I've always talked about, which I'm going to make another video about him because, yeah. I would always tell him, like, fuck, dude, like, is it me? Am I the problem? How come every time I find somebody that's, like, devoting themselves to me, like, for real, that's making a bitch fall in love and whatnot because, like, how they're treating me and this, that, and the other thing. And next thing you know, they pick up a habit and that habit fucks them up. And then it fucks up the relationship. And then I'm left how I am now. Like, feeling stupid that I've wasted my time. That this, that, and the other thing. And no, it was never me. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, I probably did have a lot of wounds that I needed to heal before even devoting myself to somebody for a longevity, right? For a long time. Even in a marriage, right? But I didn't do those things. But even though I wasn't healed, I still felt that I can give myself to somebody the way I'm supposed to. You know, loyal, respect. Those two things for me are like non-negotiable. And so when they would tell me like about my husband, like, dude, your husband this, your husband that, I'm like, yeah, right. My husband's always home. I'm like, y'all just hating. Because he was always home. Nobody can tell me nothing about my husband. Alright. Alright. Okay, you want an orange slime?
Yeah.
Alright.
I love you, Mama. I love you.
Love you too.
Mama, I love you, Mommy Pink.
I love you, baby orange.
You're pink.
Oh, I love you, baby pink. Okay. Yeah, nobody could tell me nothing about my husband. Because he knew how to play it. And then finding out what I found out between him and my mom. And because it was literally happening under my house. That's why I'm like, oh yeah, no, he loves me. He ain't out there cheating on me because he's always home. Well, yeah, because he was getting it from two people in the same house. You know, and I'm pretty sure they went crazy because for like 2 weeks, I left to Mexico with the babies. And they were the only two people here at home. I'm pretty sure y'all can put two and two together, right? So, I know that she had a hand in that as well. It's just her hate for me. So that's why I say us as chosen one, as light workers, as star seeds, as psychics, as tarot readers, as energy readers, as healers, as anything, we're always going to have someone hating on us. And some are just going to be like, ugh, look at her. She thinks she's this, she thinks she's that. And other ones are going to take it as far as like my mom did, you know, in doing witchcraft and black magic. What? Vaya. You know, there's some that just can control how envious they are, right? And just hate all day, every day. And there's others that take it as far as she did. And, you know, manipulating, lying, deceiving. She's a very narcissistic person. I feel like my mom has like really, really deep wounds, like really bad wounds. But then you mix that again with a narcissist and bipolar and just really, I think she does have like severe mental problems, you know. And I've always told her that. I'm not gonna lie. I did tell her, I'm like, dude, I feel like you're the reason why you play men so much. And this is if it's true, right? I don't know if it's true, but she has problems with her own dad. That I feel like that's where all that comes from. That's why she hates men so much. And that's why she manipulates them with her little cookie. You know what I'm saying? And she does things with her little cookie or whatever. Because, I mean, guys are just that stupid. I feel like 9 out of 10 guys are going to be the ones to fall for shit like that. And you're always going to have that one that's like, no thank you. But it's very rare. It's very rare. I feel like it's very easier for a woman to be like, hell nah, I'm good, than for a guy to do so. I'm sorry if that triggers anybody, but those are facts.
Mommy,
Oh,
I did my fail.
okay.
I did my fail.
Good job.
Uno, dos,
Okay, hold on. Guys, I can guarantee you by today that bag will be gone. It's because they're so good. And my daughter likes them too. But I'm sorry if that triggers anybody, but those are facts. I feel like it's easier for a woman to say no than to a guy to say no to temptation.
Mommy, my fail.
That's why they always say, right, what the girl holds in between her legs is that holds so much power. And I feel like if a guy is not...
my dude. Mom,
Mm,
my dude.
I don't know.
Oh my God.
So, I mean, she knew that he was weak, my husband. She knew that he was weak. And I feel like because of the magic she does, she already knew as well that he was a narcissist, that he was like, you know, like there were two peas in a pod. Because now not only do I have her attacking me, he's attacking me as well. And then finding out that they're two peas in the pod, so they're like, hey, let's do witchcraft on her together. You know, so I guess all I'm trying to say with that is that life is gonna get tough. Period. It's just what it is. But we cannot allow people to shake our face. We cannot allow people to shake the hope that we have for a brighter day, for a better day. Well, today was not so great, but I know tomorrow will be fucking amazing. Well, the sun didn't come out today, but I know the sun will come out tomorrow. 444. You know what I mean? We have to look at the positive amongst the negative. We have to find the lights amongst the darkness. I don't know. I put all my cards away, okay? Because I had my table from the cards that I did for the reading in the afternoon yesterday. Look at her. What is wrong with you? And I still have the cards, too, that I did for the reading at night. I left everything on my table, okay? My table is turning into, like, my reading table. It is no longer my dinner table. But I left these. So, I don't know. I kept looking at the box, and I kept looking at the box. So, I'm like, okay, I think there's, I don't know. We'll see right now. If something wants to come out, maybe there's a message for somebody. Because I do feel that energy. And in last night's reading, that was coming through, too, as well. You know, that it's not... The power is in your hands. You have the power. The power is in your hands. You are what is it? Your life is what you make of it. Right? Because I mean, think about it like this. We already got enough motherfuckers hating on us for being chosen. And you know what? Let me tell you this. Even if you're not chosen, just being hated on for your aura, for being the smile that comes, you know, for bringing a smile to somebody else's face. If you say, me personally, I love to talk shit. I'm a shit talker. I love to make people laugh over the dumbass shit that I say. If you don't follow me on TikTok, go follow me on TikTok, okay? And you'll see what I'm talking about. I'll be posting some dumbass shit on there. Monse. It's just under my name. Yeah, so I'm just genuinely like that. I just love to fucking run my mouth and make motherfuckers laugh over the dumb shit. And people always be telling me, he's like, where do you come up with stupid ass shit like that? I don't know. That's just me. Don't get me wrong neither. You know, when I first meet somebody, I'm like, I gotta feel the vibes. You know what I'm saying? If I'm feeling it, then that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get me. You're gonna get how I am. I'm funny. I'm this. I'm chatty. I talk a lot. I do this. I do that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get that side of me. But if I'm not feeling the vibes, I'm just gonna be like, oh, okay, yes, thank you. But I'm not gonna engage. I'm just not. Because I'm just not feeling it. And I'm not about the fake shit. I'm not gonna pretend and smile in your face and talk to you like I really want to get to know you when I really don't. I'm sorry, that's just facts. Okay, whoa, that's a lot of them. But you know what? I'm going to take the one that I did see. And it's gratitude. And I think we talked about gratitude the other day. There's always something to be grateful for. Even in the darkest situations. Oh my God, thank you, Spirit. I just said that to you. Now it is time to recognize that it is going well in your life and what you are thankful for. You see what I'm saying? Like, I know that it's not all bad. It is not. It's not. It's not all bad. I know that there's something in your life right now that you're thankful for. I'm thankful to be here with you. I'm thankful that I can sit here and have this tea time with you. Okay, I'm thankful for my children, that my children are happy and they're healthy and they're here. I'm thankful that my children haven't been tainted from the situation that we just got out of. Now I'm teaching my kids to pray every morning, to pray every night, to ask God for his blessings, to protect them. You know, I'm doing like a whole, I've shifted my life around. In my next video, I'm going to talk about my friend. He came yesterday, and I realized something by him being here. So I'll touch on that tomorrow. But see, look, the other one that came, it says protect. You're being asked to protect yourself and your energy. It is okay to want to give to others, which you do effortlessly. But it's important, though, that you set healthy boundaries with your energy before doing so. Now it's the time to get some protection in place. This was, well, it wasn't in yesterday's reading, but I felt divinely guided to pull that card from the Isis deck, which was the amulet. And it said to maybe get an amulet that you feel that can protect you. And it gave a lot of, it said like a feather, a bowl, a sound bowl, crystals. What else did it say? It said a crystal, a feather, a bowl, a scarf, a pendant. Yeah, it said a couple of things, and then maybe, you know, cleanse it, maybe do a ritual with it, a cleansing ritual with it for protection, things like that. So, ooh, oh my god, guys, there's like fucking sand all over me. Dependence. It says there's something or someone you are clinging to and keeping you from stepping into your light. You have everything you need to succeed. And now the only approval you need is your own. Didn't I just tell you that? That the power is in your hands. I just told you that. The power is in your hands. The power is in your hands. Maybe I'll, this was actually, yeah, everything has a purpose. There's a reason for everything. I put everything away but these, and I don't even know why. Because I had a whole bunch of decks out here. I had 3, 6, 7, 8 decks out here on my table. And I put all of them away except this one. And I don't even know why. Connect to intuition. It says, repeating patterns are keeping you from making new choices in this situation. Break free from old ways of thinking and ask for new insights. So, difficult road. Spirit of perseverance is being prepared for a great thing, walking the hard path in life. You got to keep going. And isn't that the word that I said at the beginning of the video? Perseverance. Keep going. Do not stop. Don't lose your faith. Don't lose hope. And I also want to say, I just always say mommies because I'm a mommy, okay? So single daddies, do not come for me, please. But for the mommies, I know it's hard. I really do. And I know sometimes we just want a little break. So see how you can get that break, even if it's an hour. Because that hour is going to feel like 10 hours. Trust me. I know there's a way to get a little break. Do it for yourself. I try to get, my only little break is when my kids are in school. And by 12:30, my kids are done school, all 3 of them. So I'm home with my kids from like 12:30 all the way till like 8 at night when they're about to pass out. So you can only imagine with 3 how it is in this house. So yeah, try to figure out how to get a little break. Maybe even if you can't find a sitter or anything like that, do something for them that's gonna keep them in that spot so you can gather your thoughts. Okay? Because I don't want you lashing out at your babies because you're frustrated. I don't want you lashing out at your babies because you feel like there's no way out. Because that's what I started doing the very first moment I separated from my husband, because that's literally how I felt, that I literally had no way out. 444. I felt like I had no way out. I honestly thought I was gonna lose the house. Where the hell we were gonna live? I had gotten into a car accident literally right after that. The people were trying to sue me. I had to pay rent. I had to buy food. I had to put gas in the car. I had to do so many things. And I don't know how I got ahead. In the moment, I didn't know. Now I do. It's because God never, ever let go of my hand, because I never let go of my faith. Because I didn't drop hope. I was hopeful that I was going to make it to the other side. And I had faith that I was going to make it to the other side. And because of that, that is the reason why I'm still in my home. Because God made it that way for me. So don't lose it. If you're a mommy, please don't lose it. Do not throw in the towels. Spend more time with your kids, if that. Sit down, watch a movie. Hang out with your babies. Play with your babies. Wrestle with your babies. Play with their toys. Do whatever it is to let them know that you're still there. Because in the beginning, my 6-year-old would, why are you always mad? Why are you always yelling? You're always mad now. You get mad for everything. And I was like, holy shit. When he said that to me, it broke my heart. And so then, I know in the last video you guys heard when he came up to me and told me how much he loved me. Those are the moments that I live for. In those moments, you know as a parent that you're doing the right thing, that you're making the right moves, that you're making the correct decisions. Don't give up. Keep your faith. Keep hope. Because you are going to make it to the other side. Everything is in your hands. For you to make it over to the other side, it all depends on you. If you don't want to make it to the other side, continue with your negative thinking. Continue thinking that nothing's going to happen, that God doesn't care, that the divine doesn't care, that your angels ain't worried about you. Keep thinking like that if you don't want to make it to the other side. But if you do want to make it to the other side, continue to do what you have been doing this whole time. Because you're almost there. You already have one foot in the door. Okay? Los quiero mucho. Bye.